Welcome back to the Relaxing Ghost channel here on YouTube. As always, your host with the most, Ghost. And today we have the WWE Divas DVD Collection. Some of these are very rare and very hard to find. So I'd like to give you guys a look at some of these DVDs here. We got about 8 of them to go through, so comment down below if you have any of these in your collection. I know the first few here are extremely rare. A couple of WWF and a couple of WWE that are very hard to find. So first up, the WWF first Divas DVD ever released would be Divas in Hedonism. This would be the first Divas DVD ever. Apart from the Trish and Lita DVDs, this was, these are Divas exclusive DVDs. Very colorful spines. I love the wraparound spines. We got some of the finest divas in the world here. Chyna, Trish. You got Deborah, Lita, Terry, Jacqueline, Tori, and of course Trish, which I mentioned. These don't run too long here. This was a 2001 release with a 90-minute runtime. Most of these have the inserts, which is cool. So here we got the same women on the back, different photos. And some of these have matches. Some of them are, like the, kind of like I call them the day in the life DVDs. This is what these are. Following the divas around in the beaches of Jamaica, which is cool. Just never knew WWE went to Jamaica. Disc art looks a little funky. This is 2001. So it's not kind of the best quality. But our insert is double-sided. It's fun. A lot of cool pictures here. So, kind of our basic menu selections. Let's play. Starts the Divas video. One-on-one, where you could, select which divas you like to watch. Extras. Lots of extras here. So we got 3 pages of goodies with Deborah, Lita, Chyna, and then we get into some matches here. So for the matches, it's an intergender elimination tag. The Hardy Boys and Lita versus the Radicals and Terry. Got a triple threat women's title match. Molly Holly, Ivory, and Trish. Then we have Chyna versus Ivory. I believe that's from the Royal Rumble. Spanking match, Trish Stratus versus Jacqueline, Lita versus Stephanie McMahon Helmsley, and then Lita versus Trish, bra and panties. Next up, Tropical Pleasure. This is another one of the rare DVDs here from WWF. And we got a few new additions here. And I'll say this one last. Let me see if you guys can guess it, but you got Stacy, Ivory, Terry. I even forget who that is. I believe that's Charmel or Krista or something. Yeah, Charmel. You got Lita, Trish, Tori Wilson, Jacqueline, and Sarah. The Undertaker's wife, Sarah, is in a DVD, yes. And this is from the Bahamas. Again, very colorful spine. All of these DVDs are very beautiful. They upped the ante here a bit with 2.25 hours. This is a 2002 release. We come with 10 extra sexy matches. WWF Babe of the Year. So again, just various shots of the divas. Disc art here, we got Tori and Stacy. And if you were lucky, when this originally came out, it came with a poster. One of these posters. So this is pretty cool. This is a pamphlet style insert. And I've seen these go on eBay for like $100 for the DVD. Match listing included here. They don't give a chapter listing on this one, but lots of matches. Stephanie McMahon Helmsley versus Trish from No Way Out. Got the first ever tag team bra and panties match from Invasion. First ever lingerie match from No Mercy, Tori versus Stacy. Eggnog match. Survivor Series 2001, the 6-pack challenge for the women's title, which Trish won her first women's title here. SmackDown a few days later, a Gravy Bowl match, Stacy versus Trish. Vengeance 01, Trish Stratus versus Jacqueline. Match on Raw. This might be an 02. Or, yeah, must be 01. They just went backwards. 6-woman tag, Lita, Molly Holly, and Jacqueline versus Ivory, Stacy, and Tori. November 2001, Trish Stratus versus Lita. And then Trish versus Tori in the spanking match. Next up, we have our first WWE Divas DVD. This is Divas Undressed. Pun intended, I guess. Again, this would be the first Divas DVD in 2002 as well. 3-hour runtime here. And this was the famous Golden Thong Award. I think that's the one. So this was a superstar studded extravaganza from the world in Times Square. And who will win the coveted WWE's Golden Thong Award? Yeah, I remember this quite well. Ivory. You got the King here as the host, Rico, and Linda Miles, Shaniqua. You know, pretty revealing disc art. And it looks like a short kind of insert. It's not quite the full length of the DVD. I actually really like this insert here. You got Molly Holly, Trish, who is the baby. I believe Dawn Marie, Nydia now. You got Victoria here. Jacqueline, Jazz, Terry, Tori. So a lot of females here. So they go through the New York City Thongathon. And then we go through the Divas Undressed kind of a documentary, whatever. And then extras here, we got a swimsuit competition, women's title bra and panties match, Stacy versus Trish, lingerie match on Raw, tag team match on Raw, Trish and Linda versus Jackie and Molly, bra and panties on SmackDown, Tori and Stacy, women's title on Sunday Night Heat, Molly versus Jacqueline. We got a tour of Trish's home, what Terry takes on the road from Confidential, and behind the scenes at the Thongathon. We also got Divas in the Ring and exclusive photo galleries. Next up is not the hardest one to find. It just took me a while to get it. This is Divas Desert Heat, released in 2003. So by this point, it seems like they're doing about one Divas DVD a year, which I thought was okay. Plus, we got a Trish and Lita DVD somewhere throughout this time period. I would say these first three are probably the hardest to get. So, really cool disc or cover. You know, Wanted. And then you got Tori Wilson on the cover again. Alternate disc art. And this one is about 2.5 hour runtime. I'm not sure exactly where this one was. But this was somewhere in the Western Desert. Again, just several photo shots. Celebrate the holidays with the Divas. We got 6 bonus matches on here. This is probably one of the better match selections on here. So here we got our chapters. Pretty cool insert. So we got a trick or treat match, a pilgrim fashion show, Santa's Little Helper match, a Valentine's Day bra and panties match, lingerie pillow fight, bra and panties paddle on a pole match. That'll be fun. A bikini match. I think a bikini match is very different from a bra and panties match. We got a triple threat women's title match, Trish, Molly, and Jacqueline. Interpromotional bikini challenge, Trish versus Tori. We got a women's title Chicago street fight, Victoria versus Trish. I believe that was on Raw. Tori and Dawn in the hotel room, hot, hot, hot. Stacy as the Statue of Liberty. Lita at the animal shelter, and the showdown, High Plain Divas. And then Ivory whips it good. And pretty much all these DVDs have an exclusive photo gallery. Next up, we got Divas South of the Border. Got the lovely Stacy Keibler on the cover, and then little stamps here of Sable, Lita, Tori, Trish, and Victoria. Oh, I don't think I showed the spine of Desert Heat, but here we go. Very cool spines on these DVDs. I love the colors, love the combinations. So on the back, you got the lovely Nydia. Super underrated is Nydia. My favorite, Gail Kim. Then we also got, more post-it stamps with Molly, Jazz, Nydia, Miss Jackie, Jacqueline, Ivory. And this one is about 3 hours. So I'm not the biggest fan of these, kind of magazine shoot DVDs and whatnot. You can only get so much out of this kind of stuff. Yeah, Ivory there, very revealing. Trish on the other side. So first up, we go through our chapters and then extras. So they cover about 14 women here, which is pretty extensive. My favorites would be Gail Kim, Stacy, Dawn Marie, Tori, Trish, Lita, Victoria. Extras. We got Tori Wilson versus Nydia in the paddle on the pole. I think that was on the previous DVD. But whatever. We got Tori's Playboy coming out party. This was a 2004 release, by the way. South of the Border. We got the Sable Invitational. Battle Royal for the women's title on Raw. Trish Stratus versus Gail Kim and Molly Holly. We got a Bourbon Street bikini match. That must have been in New Orleans. We got Halloween Fun with Tori and Dawn Marie. Steel Cage. Lita versus Victoria. Bra and Panties. Happy Holidays match. Jazz and Molly versus Lita and Victoria. We got Sable's return. Gail Kim's debut. Lita's return. More stuff outside the ring from Confidential. I really wish we got another Confidential DVD, seeing all this great stuff. And then magazine covers, not really the biggest fan of that stuff. Next up, probably the cheapest DVD you could find from this group is the $250,000 Raw Diva Search from 2005, I believe, or 2004 this was. Yeah, the 2004 Diva Search. I found this for like $2 a year or so ago. This is about 3 hours long. And these are all our contestants. So not many of these women actually made it big. You got Maria Kanellis, Michelle McCool. I think some of these lasted a while, but not really many of them. Joy Giovanni, Christy Hemme. But pretty much they were looking for the next Raw Diva. Got a beautiful shot of Christy Hemme there, who pretty much won the thing. So chapters, they go through Mr. McMahon's announcement to the SummerSlam Diva Dodgeball, arm wrestling, and then the bra and panties match. Extras, they go from Chicago, New York, LA. And final thoughts from Christy and the Rock's Pie Eating Contest. So two more here. First up, we got Viva Las Divas. The beautiful Stacy Keibler on the cover. A little polka dot bikini. Very cool spine. I always love the wraparounds. About a 3-hour runtime. So sometimes when I'm looking at these, I just kind of go blank. A lot of beautiful women here, folks. You got Trish, Lita. Is that Mickie James? Yeah. It's hard for me to tell who some of these are at times. You got Maria Kanellis. Candice Michelle, I believe, was around this era. Disc art, similar to the cover. You got the Christy Hemme up top. I get some of these women confused as well. So this is one of the most loaded DVDs here. Oh, that might have been Amy there. You got Michelle, Dawn Marie. Tons of extras with the match versus Trish versus Lita. Stacy Keibler versus Christy Hemme. All the way down to Lillian Garcia singing the national anthem. They did a Monday Night Football spoof. Finally, Divas Do New York, the lingerie edition. I mean, wow. Tori, Trish, Lita. I believe that's Candice Michelle and Maria. And this is one of those DVDs that the spine was printed upside down. So yeah, this will be the final Divas DVD for several years. Disc art here, you got Trish, Maria, Melina, and I believe Candice. Back cover here, this is a 3-hour runtime. You got Melina, looks like Charmel, Ashley, Victoria, Stacy, Mickie James, and Jazz, or Charmel again. No. Yeah, Maria, oh, Crystal, that's who that is, Crystal. And this one also has the pamphlet style insert. Again, a lot of stuff to go through. I'm not going to go through all of this one, but it's really, really cool. Maria with the teddy. So here's who they covered. Maria, Crystal, Victoria, Tori Wilson, Ashley, Mickie James, Stacy Keibler, Charmel, Lita, Melina, Trish Stratus, and Candice Michelle. Extras in the ring. Got an arm wrestling match, a lingerie pillow fight, swimsuit competition. This was, I believe, a 2006 release. You got a Halloween costume contest. Trish Stratus and Ashley versus Candice, Michelle, and Maria in a Santa's Little Helper match. And then we got the 2005 Raw Divas Search. We have a John Cena makes Maria feel better. Lita talks smack to Matt Hardy. Ashley on the hot seat. Crystal on the hot seat. And the 2005 Divas tribute to the troops. So very cool, guys. Some of these very hard to find. The others, not so much. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you have these in your collection. Some of them I'd recommend. Some of them I watched once or twice. Other of them I haven't watched at all. I might pop one in for a match or two. But other than that, you could probably pass on some of these. Anyways, guys, take some time, comment down below some of your favorite Divas moments and matches. As always, we'll talk to you later. Peace.